Well, do you like even working on equipment? I mean, I hate getting a new bow and just getting started. Gosh, I hate that.
It's not too bad. I mean, I used to not do any of it, but now I'm starting to do more of it. It's kind of funnier when you know how to do it and you can do it yourself.
Yeah. So, what would you tell other young men, young ladies? Um, we'll say that they're out there, your age, a little more, a little less. What what would you tell them on how to learn to work on equipment?
It's just kind of watching stuff. I mean, watching people do it and stuff has definitely helped with me, anyways.
So just jump in and say, okay, I've watched you do this. Let me try it now.
I'll jump into it. I mean, definitely. I mean, I've watched YouTube and then being in Okieland, kind of watching and having them help me definitely helps push it along. But I mean, you start doing it at first and let them check it and help you figure out what you need to do different.
That's a good one right there. Do it and then ask someone that has been doing it. Hey, look this over for me before I pull it back.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that. I like
You
that.
got to make sure all your strings are in the grooves before you unpress it.
Oh yeah.
I did that on one of my little ears on my tuning machine on my 35. Came over and split the string, and I was like, "Man, that looks ugly through paper. What in the world?" And I looked down, and half of it's off the roller. I'm like, "Yeah, that probably ain't gonna
That'll do
paper
it.
tune real good."
That'll do it. Yeah.
I mean, I bumped the rest and took the limb screw, put all the way down on one side, tuned it, made it whole. I mean, made it bullet hole just like that. But went home and I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get that back on when I shimmed that cam. Whoops,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
whoopsies." Um, but yeah, it's always an adventure when you're learning to work on your own equipment, and it's nerve wracking when you're sitting there cutting the serving off the peep sight and hoping you don't slice it 3 strands off your new string. Yeah, it'll make your hand shake all of a sudden. What's the best advice you can give to diving in like that? It just do you have somebody there with you? It's like, hey, I'm gonna do this on my own. Tell me when I screw it up or stop me before, or do you just full send it and if it blows up, we got another one?
And don't bullshit. I mean, it's kind of slowly do it. I mean, I had this my one lift I sold now, but I was doing it on my own and cutting the peep size string off. And I cut the string on it. So I mean, it's kind of